Ladies and gentlemen, this is your Impact Wrestling Report here at OneWrestling.com or YouTube /OneWrestlingVideo. That's One Wrestling Video on YouTube. If you don't know who I am, well, I'm the Mark of the Masters, the man with the plan, Big Ray, here to stay to talk some Impact Wrestling today. And we're going to jump right into this 11/9/2017. And I got a little stooge report for you guys. I am hearing now, and it's official, that number one, look, I'll let you guys know, Impact Wrestling will officially come from Canada. Yes, they are going to be stationed in Canada. I believe that they're going to be in the capital of the country, but I don't know 100% yet. But I know for sure that Impact Wrestling will be, from now on, well, will derive from Canada, and that's good. Why is that good? Well, number one, they automatically become the number one, the number one wrestling organization in that entire country. And by the way, I wanted to thank Carl, the cameraman over here. Thank you, Carl, buddy, for being here. And you know, he's a steady hand at OneWrestling.com, and he gets a little annoyed if I don't address him and stuff like that. But anyway, neither here nor there. So I think it's a great thing. And also, another stooge report is that next week, you know, we're looking, you know, GAIL Kim is supposed to be making a big announcement. What that announcement is going to be, well, hold on, I'll get to that in a little bit. Now, Cowboy James Storm at the live event, the live taping, which was yesterday, 11/9/2017. I'm recording this 11/10/2017. Did in fact retire and say goodbye. Now, I also got another stooge report stating that, well, there's a good possibility that Cowboy James Storm will be showing up along with a couple of other guys. Well, Adam Rose apparently is going to be at NXT, and I'm hearing that, well, yes, Cowboy James Storm may in fact come in and wrestle in the WWE once again. He will be going to the NXT roster. This is what I'm hearing. Now, it's not 100% verified, so again, this is all rumors, but the person who I spoke to has very close ties to Impact Wrestling, so I can honestly say that I would say 95% right now, Cowboy James Storm is going to the WWE. And hey, yeah, Rockstar Spud, he's actually he left Impact Wrestling, and he is absolutely 100% going to the WWE. That is verified. I have that information verified through a very good friend of mine over in the WWE. So let's jump into the very first segment, and we have Eli Drake, dummy. Yeah, Eli Drake comes in, and he basically, and by the way, he was really over with the fans, but had a little problem with the belt. The belt just looked like a belt with a sticker over, with the Impact sticker, and it still had the GFW side plates. They got to fix that thing. Maybe it's just me. I would love to know what you guys think. Leave your comments here below, or follow me at Big Ray's Show on Twitter. And, you know, let me know what you guys think. And now you have like 280-something characters, so you guys can leave a whole damn paragraph or two. So that's pretty cool. And Twitter is just, it's weird, right? Because before I used to try to condense stuff on Twitter, but anyways, neither here nor there. So basically, Eli Drake cuts a promo saying that, look, he's not going to be available tonight because all of his injuries at Bound for Glory. But no. Oh, Canada, P.D. Williams comes out, and he basically says, look, management gave you the night off, but not me. And he goes to attack the champion, taking out his buddy Chris Adonis with a kick. I don't know how the hell that happens when, you know, and I know, listen, P.D. Williams is awesome. He's super strong, great guy. But you're not going to take the guy out with one freaking kick. I mean, it would have been better if he kicked him in the nads. That would have made a hell of a lot more sense to me. I hate when they do this. You know, it just didn't make any sense. But P.D. Williams about to hit the Canadian Destroyer when, of course, the champ is pulled out of the ring. And we have Johnny Impact, who arrives in his vehicle, coming into. Well, the guy just is pissed off. He's super upset. Why? Well, because Alberto El Patron, he basically screwed him over at Bound for Glory. If you guys didn't watch it, guys, you can get it now on the Fight app. I think it's $39.99, or just wait till it comes out, or wherever you guys can stream your wrestling. Anyway, next week we will officially have Eli Drake versus P.D. Williams for the Global Championship. And wouldn't it be crazy if P.D. Williams wins the Global Championship in Canada? Anything is possible. But anyway, we have Jimmy Jacobs, who comes in, and he comes to the announce desk, and this is just horrible, just terrible, not good. Jimmy Jacobs, I don't know. I don't know why they bought it. I hope they didn't bring him in just because, oh, he left the WWE, so let's get. They don't care. WWE has no idea Jimmy Jacobs was probably in Impact Wrestling, to be honest with you. I mean, they have the idea, but I don't think they really care. Jimmy Jacobs, you know, good mind for the business, but it's not like they bought over Chris Jericho. You know what I'm saying? That would be a big, you know, a huge thing. Or if CM Punk showed up or something like that. No way. Sanjay Dutt versus Matt Sydal, and a very, very good match. This was actually a very solid match. And because of Sanjay's injured leg, Sanjay is a little slow getting to the top rope to hit the splash, but Sydal gets out of the way, taking advantage of it. He goes to the top for the shooting star press for the 1, 2, 3, but it's not what happened during the match that was important. What happened after the match, where we have Ethan Carter the third cutting a promo on Sydal, saying that well, basically he chokes every time. It's, you know, it's up for the big, you know, big gimmick. And the fact of the matter is that he says that Matt Sydal lacks a killer instinct. Now, speaking of Ben Hameen, a.k.a. Ben Doer, over at Hacker Hameen Media, who has worked with Matt Sydal on multiple occasions, stated that Matt Sydal is just a really nice guy in real life. And I'm willing to see if they're willing to bring out, you know that crazy guy, that that really nice guy in the neighborhood, that hey diddly dilly, how can I say, Mr. Flanders type gimmick, like the Simpsons. It's just super sweet, super nice, super Christian, whatever the hell he may be, and the guy just, and he snaps and kills like everybody in the neighborhood. That's what I think they can do with Matt Sydal. Love to know what you guys think moving forward. Maybe a darker side of Matt Sydal. I would not be surprised. One of my favorite things is EC3 cutting the promo. He says that maybe in another life you could have been reborn a winner, which was pretty damn awesome. We see again an angry Johnny Impact looking for El Patron backstage, and they play an old match, putting over the GWN app, and Hector Garza, Amazing Red, Sanjay Dutt versus Team Canada. Really, really good stuff. Hector Garza looking like a champ over there. El Hijo de Fantasma versus Eddie Edwards for the GHC Heavyweight Championship, which was another damn good match. I like the fact that they brought in the Japanese representative for the company oh gosh, I can't. Pro Wrestling Noah, yes, for Pro Wrestling Noah, it made it official. It made it a big deal. Again, this was a very, very solid match. We have a point where we have Eddie, who tries for a Tiger Driver against El Fantasma, or El Hijo de Fantasma Jr. Anyway, El Hijo de Fantasma, not Junior, he's just El Hijo. And he reverses it into a Frankensteiner, very close near fall at this point in juncture. He soon hits the Tiger Driver, but Fantasma kicks out. Now we fast forward and we have Fantasma missing a jump from the top rope, and Eddie hits the Boston Knee Party and then the Die Hard Flosion for the 1, 2, 3. This was a damn solid match. I really liked the fact that they brought that title over to defend it over at Impact Wrestling, and it just had again, a big match feel. Totally feeling this one. We have OVE and Sammy Callahan versus Ray Steele, Phil Atlas, and Marcus Burke, and this was just basically a squash match. We have the all-seeing eye for the 1, 2, 3, and after the match we have Sammy Callahan and OVE, who are attacked by LAX, and LAX comes out and they bring Homicide with them. Hopefully we're going to see Homicide, and I'm saying hopefully because he's one of my favorite in-ring competitors when it comes to Impact Wrestling. Hopefully we will see him in a dominant fashion. This guy's one of the best in the business. But Sammy Callahan is awesome, an awesome addition to OVE. And the reason why I like Sammy Callahan is because, you have now your singles championship contender and you have your tag team championship contenders. Or you can have these guys, one guy go for the X Division title, the other, the other guy for the Grand Championship, Sammy Callahan for the World Championship. Anything is absolutely possible. But LAX actually comes through, making these guys, it's funny because LAX is all attacking Sammy Callahan. And, OVE was able to get him out, and he kind of looked like a chicken, heel, if you know what I'm talking about. They look like chicken heels, and I didn't like that. I don't like a babyface running away from... I don't like the babyface running away from the heel, even though I know it's realistic, the heels had the upper hand, but who's to say who's the heel here, to be honest with you? Because LAX is just as over, even more over than OVE, in my humble opinion. Backstage, we have Mackenzie Mitchell interviewing Global Forge member, whatever his name is, Gary Gimmick, the guy that won that thing. And yeah, it's pretty funny because we have Johnny Impact, who shoves him out of the way and cuts a scathing promo on Mr. Mr. El Patron. This is all night. So now we have Ali versus Casey Spinelli, and this was a really, really solid match. Casey Spinelli can get my number and marry me any single day of the week, and I love her. She is beautiful, she is gorgeous, she is talented. So is Ali, but I think she's taken. Well, maybe Cherry Bomb's taken. So is Ali single? Anyway, in all due respect, no, Casey Spinelli, really, really, she's been featured every single week on Impact Wrestling, and I think she's really, really great. So, but you have Ali, who picks up the clean win with a Death Valley driver, and then she goes backstage and says, "Oh, I don't know. I heard that Gail Kim's gonna have some big announcement. Hope she's not retiring," and she kind of stooges it off. And we have Alberto Del Rio backstage, and they like, listen, Johnny Impact's looking to basically murder you. And he kind of just, I laugh it off because I am El Patron. This guy is nothing. He's just a little Shawn Michaels wannabe with stupid glasses. He doesn't say that, but I mean, that's what I would have said if I was him. And then backstage, we have an interview with Ali again, like I said. And then next week, it is Bobby Lashley and American Top Team. They will return to Impact Wrestling and LAX versus OVE and Sammy Callahan. And again, Gail Kim's possible retirement, which she's retiring. Then we have the absolute bananas brawl. And Johnny Impact and El Patron, Mackenzie Mitchell is asking El Patron, they having basically like a little interview, and then just Johnny Impact absolutely attacks. And Braxton Sutter gets involved. You have Caleb Colony gets involved in the backstage. We have one point where they're fighting on top of this I guess container real high. El Patron's hanging off, and then Johnny Impact knocks him down, and then Johnny Impact does this crazy suicide dive off of it, jumping on top of security and El Patron, taking them all out. But finally, El Patron gets the upper hand, and they go to the ring, and it was pretty funny because Johnny Impact says, you call yourself the pride of Mexico. Well, you're not even the pride of your own father. And this is when El Patron was going to back off and stop fighting, but he did get pissed off, and he did head into the ring. That absolutely upset El Patron, and he goes into the ring storming. Security tries to pull him apart, but Alberto was able to nail Johnny Impact with a cheap shot and then a DDT. And then a second DDT, and then El Patron clotheslines two security guys, talking about, I pay you guys, I'm going to pay, you want to make your money, then you, I don't know what the hell he was going at, but listen, man, finally the referees and security were able to pry El Patron off, and Johnny Impact is laying on the mat. This was a solid show. I enjoyed this show. It was pretty good. It was better than Bound for Glory, to be honest with you. I wasn't a big fan of Bound for Glory. I gotta be honest, Bound for Glory could have been booked a hell of a lot better, and if you guys want to hear my more in-depth talk about that, just head over to Hacker Hameen Media Group, or go to www.prowrestlingtees.com/Ben Hameen. Buy a shirt, support that gentleman over there. We have a plethora of great stuff. But this is OneWrestling.com, ladies and gentlemen. We have great content here. We're gonna have Billy Ray Valentine with the PW Hustle Boys. They're gonna be doing a preview for Survivor Series coming up, SummerSlam. I'm already thinking about the summer. It's not even Christmas yet. But yeah, it's a little brisk and cold here in New York City. I'm about to go take a nap, and then I'll have to go to work sometime tonight. But listen, guys, look, I have to go to work, but I would do this for a living, and if I couldn't do this for a living, I would do it anyway. Why? Because I love talking wrestling, and I love you guys, and I love Carl the cameraman, and I love Ben Hameen, and I love Bill Apter. In the words of the legendary Bill Apter, we'll see you at the matches, and in the words of my brother Bill Schuyler, we'll see you down the road. See you guys. Peace.